Om Shri Sairam. Welcome to Shri Satya Sai Lokaseva Gurukulam online classes. So today we will study fractions, which comes under 6th standard syllabus. Under fractions, we will see some examples which comes in your real life. Fractions on a number line, types of fractions, and we will solve some problems too. What do you mean by fractions? Fractions are numbers that represent a part of the whole when an object or a group of objects is divided into equal parts. Then each individual part is a fraction. Think this is a chocolate bar which is divided into small pieces. Fine. We'll give number for each piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each and every piece should be same in size. 1 and 2 both should be same. Even 1 should be same with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever the piece number, maybe second piece or third piece of a chocolate should be same in size when compared to other pieces. Means a whole chocolate was divided into 8 parts. So 8 parts is whole. What is the whole of this chocolate? 8. Fine. If we shade this part, think there is a chocolate. In that one piece of chocolate you ate. Then total number of pieces were 8. 8 in number. The piece or the part of chocolate you ate was 1. That is 1 by 8. In among the 8 parts of chocolate, you just ate 1. So 8 is said to be whole. Whole was 8. You just ate only one piece. That is a part. The part you ate was only 1. This is part, right? This is whole. Fractions are numbers that represent a part of whole. Means they are representing only one part. See, here I have taken example as 1. If you can take the example as 2 also. Fine. If you think that you consumed 2 parts of chocolate, then that is 2 by 8. 2 is part of whole. What is whole? 8. 2 is part of 8, right? Fractions are numbers that represent a part of whole when an object or a group of objects is divided into equal parts. When an object, means this chocolate is an object, you can consider it as object or a group of objects. Even it is group of objects. Small parts are there, right? Together they form a group. Is divided into equal parts. They are divided into equal parts means they are same in size or quantity. Then each individual part is a fraction. Means even this part, 1, whatever we said, it is also a fraction. Second part was also a fraction. This third part, fourth part, fifth part. Every part is also a fraction of whole. Fraction of whole means part of whole, okay. Part, maybe 1 part or 2 parts or 3 parts. Parts of whole was 8. A fraction is usually written as 1 by 2 or 5 by 12 or 7 by 18 and so on. As we saw there was a chocolate with 8 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. They were equal in size. Okay. It was thing you consumed 2, 3, 4 and 5. You consumed 5 pieces. Then you will write whole was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. How many parts of 8 you consumed? Parts of whole. How many parts of whole you consumed? 5. Parts of whole is 8. 8 is a whole, 5 is a part. Fine. In the same way, if it is 5 by 12, 7 by 18. If there are 12, think that there are 12 pieces. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 pieces of chocolate. Not only chocolate, maybe anything you can take. Just for example, I am taking it as chocolate. 12 is a whole. Think you have consumed 5 pieces of it. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 pieces you have consumed it. Then we can write it as 5 by 12. Right? A fraction has two parts, namely numerator and denominator. For example, in the fraction 3 by 4, 3 is numerator and 4 is denominator. If there is a fraction 3 by 4, that means whole is 4, 3 is part of it. 3 is fraction of whole thing. Right? 3 by 4. For this part, we will call it as numerator. And this whole thing, we will call it as denominator. Denominator. Right? This is numerator and part is numerator. The whole thing we will call it as denominator. See, you might have ate pizza. It will be divided into several parts. Here you can see this. This is a part of whole pizza. Whole pizza is there. This is only a small part of it. This thing. This thing is only a small part of pizza. Here. This pizza is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are totally 8 parts. Means 8 is a whole. Whole pieces are 8. 8 is whole now. You can see here, one part is taken by some person. Only hand is visible, right? One part is separated from it. Then whole what we can write? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is whole. 8 pieces together make a whole pizza. One part they are removing it. 1 by 8. Now the numerator is 1 and denominator is 8. Here in apple is divided into 2 pieces. So for to make one apple, 2 pieces join together, that is 2 is a whole. Think you ate one part. Somebody consumed one part. Then how much amount apple has been consumed means 1 part of 2. There were 2 parts, that is 2 parts together make a one pizza, that is whole. We will call it as whole. Two parts together make a whole. One part of it if you consume, that is 1 by 2. Part and whole. Two together make a whole apple, that is 2, and one part of it you have consumed, 1 by 2. Here in 1 by 2, 1 is numerator, which is denoted by capital N, and 2 is denominator, capital D. As we saw previously also, example of chocolate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This together 8. Whole was 8. One piece has been removed from this 8. That is 1 by 8. Fractions on a number line. Let's see how shall we write fraction on a number line. Simple number line you know very well. 0, 1, 2, 3. In your previous classes you might have studied. Add 1, add 2 means 1 plus 2. You used to do this in your previous classes. But today we will learn how shall we represent fractions on a number line. See, there is a number line 0 to 1. As I shown before, 0, 1, 2. Only 0 to 1. 0 to 1 they have represented on this line. Let's try and plot 1 by 2 on a number line. Now we know that 1 by 2 is greater than 0 but lesser than 1. Hence it lies between 0 and 1. Further, since the denominator is 2, we divide the distance between 0 and 1 into 2 equal parts. They are saying that let's try to plot 1 by 2 on a number line. 1 by 2 means what? 0 to 1 is, this thing is whole, means 1. They are dividing this distance into 2 parts. Means this part and this part both together make whole. How many parts are there? 1, 2. 2 parts together make a whole. In that only one part, think that is only one part they have shaded. Then it is 1 by 2. Zero to 1. Only half we have considered, 1 by 2. Here you can observe 0 to 1. This is complete thing which is divided into 2 parts. One part, and from here to here another part. One and second. First part and second part. Fine. What they are saying, just to represent 1 by 2 means only they want to represent this part 1 by 2. You know very well that if there is a, think there is a chocolate bar, fine. If you cut it into pieces, 2 pieces, you have cut into half, right? One half and second half, 2 pieces. This half is greater than 0 means there is think that there is no any chocolate. If there is half piece of chocolate, then being anything, being nothing is better than half of chocolate, right? There is nothing. Just think you don't have any chocolate, fine. when you compare that you don't have any chocolate, then half piece of chocolate it is there. It is better than being nothing. Fine. Half is greater than 0 then. But it is less than 1. When you compare to this whole bar of chocolate, this half is lesser than that. So, 1 part of 2. This is 1 part and this is another part. Here we are going to mark it as 1 by 2. See, fractions means even equal parts. It should be divided into equal parts, as you know. This is 1 part and this is another part. Both are divided at this point equally. This line is divided into 2 parts equally. So, 1 by 2 we can mark it here. Fine. How can we show 2 by 3 on a number line? We know that 2 by 3 is greater than 0 but less than 1. Since the numerator is smaller than the denominator. See, what is numerator here? 2 is numerator and 3 is denominator. What they are saying? Since the numerator is smaller than denominator. For sure, 2 is lesser than 3. So, numerator is 2. Numerator is lesser than denominator, which is 3. Next, since the denominator is 3, we divide the distance between 0 and 1 into 3 parts. Now, 2 by 3 is 2 parts of these 3 parts as shown below. See, now there is a number line. Before that, let me draw 0 to 1. 0 to 1. What they are saying? 3 parts together make 1. That means we should divide 1 part from here to here, second part from here to last point, 3 part, 1 part, 2 part, third part. First part, second part and third part, right? So, 0 to 1 is divided into 3 parts. Now, only 2 parts of it, 1 and 2. 2 by 3. We can mark it here as 2 by 3. See, they have shown here. 0 to 1 is whole thing which is divided into 3 equal parts. So, 0 to 1. First part of 0 to 1 is 1 by 3. That is 1, 2, 3. 3 is whole and from here to here it is only 1 part among 3. Fine. From 0 to here if we consider, from this part till this part if we consider, that is 0 to 1 by 3 is 1 part. From this point to this it is 2 parts. Total 2 parts of among 1, 2, 3. Total parts were 3. Among that until 2 we have marked, that is 2 by 3. 0 to 1 by 3 is 1 part. From here to here it is another part, 2 by 3. Lastly, from 0 till 1 if we consider, 1 part, 2 part, 3 part. 1 from here to here, 2, 1, 2. From here to here it is 1 part. From here to next point it is second and 1 more part. From this point to end point it is another 1 part. Altogether 1, 1, 1. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3. Total 3 parts. 3 parts and until here how many they have considered? 1, 2, 3. 3 by 3. 3 ones are 3 ones are. Answer is 1. That is from 0 to 1. Lastly, we got that point. Let's see types of fraction. First type of fraction is proper fraction. When the numerator is smaller than the denominator, it is proper fraction. If it is 1 by 3. Here 1 is numerator and 3 is denominator. Numerator 1 is lesser than 3. 3 is denominator. When we compare 3 and 1, 1 is smaller, which is numerator. If the numerator is lesser or smaller than denominator, it is said to be proper fraction. 5 by 9, 8 by 12, it goes on, right? Examples. 1 by 8, see in this, numerator is 1, denominator is 8, numerator is lesser than denominator. Even here, 2 by 9, 2 is lesser than 9, that means numerator is lesser than denominator. Improper fractions. Think it is, we'll just reverse it, okay? 8 by 1. 8 became here numerator and 1 became denominator. Now, numerator is greater or more or bigger than denominator. Denominator is 1. When we compare 8 and 1, 8 is bigger, which is numerator. If the numerator is larger or bigger than the denominator, then it is said to be improper fraction. See, when the numerator is larger than the denominator, it is improper fraction. See, this sign you can observe here. Greater than and less than, in previous class you might have learnt. Here this sign shows that numerator is bigger and denominator is smaller. Here in proper fraction, numerator was smaller than denominator. 5 by 4. See, when we write this fraction 5 by 4, this bar, in between what the bar we write, we call it as fraction bar. Fraction bar. Fine. Fraction bar. In this 5 by 4, 5 is numerator, 4 is denominator. Denominator is lesser than numerator. Fine. Or else you can call in this way also. You can say 5 is larger than denominator. 5, what is 5? Numerator. So, numerator is larger than denominator. Even in 10 by 9, numerator is larger than denominator 9. So, next we will go for mixed fraction. What is mixed fraction? Let me take here 3 by 4 as an example. Here 3 by 4, 3 is lesser than 4. That means numerator is lesser than denominator. It is an example for proper fraction. We will draw a circle. We will divide it into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. In that 3 parts will shade. 1, 2 and 3. Here 3 by 4, we are representing whole and part of shaded. By chance, along with this, if we want to represent one more whole thing, okay, one more whole thing, which is divided into 2 parts, right? One more whole thing which is divided into 2 parts, that means whole is 2, right? Along with this, if you want to show that, along with this part, if you want to show the whole, you can write it as 2:3 by 4. Here we are representing whole thing along with part. Fine. This is part, this is whole. Both together, if we represent, it is said to be mixed fraction. Mixed fraction has a combination of whole and a part. See, whole, 1 is a whole and 1/4 is part of it. Means there are 4 parts together which make whole thing. In that only one part is shaded. We can consider it like that. Along with that, one more part we are joining. This is said to be example for mixed fraction. This can be considered as example for mixed fraction. 4:3/4 and so on. 4:3/4. See, it is divided into 4 parts. Along with that, one more circle will take. We'll divide it also into 4 parts. 3 parts we are going to shade. 1, 2, 3. 3/4. Whole thing is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4:3/4. Right? 4:3/4. 4 we are representing whole. It is a combination of whole and a part. 3/4 is a part and 4 is a whole thing. Let's solve some problems. Write the fraction representing the shaded portion. See, you can see there is a circle in this shape almost. It has 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And among 4 parts, one part is shaded. That means total how many parts were there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whole is 4 and shaded part is 1. 1/4. 1/4. In this second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 balls. Fine. There are 8 balls. Among them, how many are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. That means whole thing was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 was whole and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 are shaded. How many parts of 8 balls are shaded? Only 4 parts. 4 parts of 8. 8 is a whole, 4 is part which has been shaded. 4/8. Color the part according to the given fraction. See, 8/9. Whole is 9. 8 is part of it. Fine. Whole is 9. We'll check. There are 9 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 is whole. 8 needs to be shaded. Means among this, just we need to leave any one. Maybe this or this part or any other part. Means only one part you are going to leave and other 8 parts you need to shade. See, we have left the middle part here and all other parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 parts we have shaded by color blue. Right? 8 parts are shaded. Next, they are asking us there is a triangle which is divided into some more smaller triangles, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 triangles are there. In that we need to shade only 2 parts. 2 parts means only 2 triangles we need to shade. 1, 2. Even you can shade these 2 parts and leave this and this. As per your wish, you can shade. Condition is you are supposed to shade only 2 parts among the whole 4. What fraction of a day is 8 hours? You know very well that there are 24 hours in a day. They are saying what is a fraction if we consider only 8 hours among the whole 24 hours. What is the fraction it will be? Whole is 24. How many hours they need to consider? 8 hours. What fraction of 8 hours means? What is a fraction among a whole day? What fraction of a day is 8 hours? What fraction of a day means of a day is 24 hours. Among that 8 hours means what is the fraction? They are saying 8 by 24. We can further simplify it. 8 ones are 8 threes are 24. That is 1 by 3. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24. 1 by 3. Required fraction is equals to 8 bar 24 or 8 divided by 24. We'll call this bar as fraction bar or dividing bar. Fine. We'll call divided by 8 divided by 24. So dividing bar or fraction bar it can be called as 8 by 24. 8 ones are 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24. That is 1 by 3. Kanchana dyes dresses. So there is a girl by name Kanchan. She dyes dresses. She had to dye 30 dresses. Dyeing means giving color to dresses. Fine. 30 dresses she need to color or she need to dye them. She has so far finished 20 dresses. Means among 30 she has finished her work. What is her work? To dye the dresses, color the dresses. 20 dresses she has completed dyeing. What fraction of dresses has she finished? So among 30, if she has finished 20, 30 is whole thing, 20 she have finished. What is the fraction she has finished? Total number of dresses to be dyed is how many number of dresses she need to dye? That is 30. Number of dresses finished, 20 she has finished. 20 dresses she has already dyed it. Required fraction is 20 by 30 means 30 is whole, 20, see if we write here 30 is whole. Total number of dresses is whole, fine, which comes in denominator. 20 is number of dresses she dyed, that is part of whole. 20 is a part of whole which she has already completed. We'll just cancel it. 10 twos are 10 threes are. 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20, 10 threes are 30. That is 2 by 3. We will call this as simplification. Okay. Simplification means further we can't divide this. In 2 ones are, can you see anywhere 3? Only by 1. That is 1 twos are, 1 threes are. Only by one table we can cancel it. Other than 1 we can't further divide or cancel it. This is said to be simplest form. Draw number line and locate points on them. They have asked us to draw a number line and then locate points on it. See, you can observe here number line 0 to 1 we have drawn it. 1 by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See here 1 by 8, 2 by 8, 3 by 8, 7 by 8. They have asked us to locate this point. In all fractions, denominator is 8. That means from 0 to 1, it is divided into 8 parts. Whole is 8 parts. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0 to 1, 1 part, 1 to 2, second part, third part, fourth part, fifth part, sixth, seventh and eighth parts. So total 0 to 1, it has been divided into 8 smaller and equal parts. Both are equal to each other. All the small parts are equal to one another. Fine. 1 by 8. So one part among all 8. One part among all 8 is 0 to here. We can locate here 1 by 8. Fine. 1 by 8. Then 2 by 8. From here to here, one part. From here to here, one more part. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 by 8. Here you can observe 2 by 8. Next one is 3 by 8. 1 part, 2 part, 3. So 3 by 8. Fine. Next one is 7 by 8. 1 part, second part, third part, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So 7 by 8. 7 parts among whole is 8. 7 by 8. Express the following as mixed fractions. See 17 by 7. So numerator is greater than denominator. Then this is improper fraction. We can write, to convert this improper fraction into a mixed fraction, we need to divide 17 by 7. Right? 17 by 7. 7 ones are lesser than 17. In 7 table, we need to search to divide 17 by 7. 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14. From 17, if we minus 14, that is 7 minus 4 is 3. 1 minus 1 is 0. 3 remains. So, whatever the remainder is there, no, that is the part. Whole thing is 7. 7 is the whole thing. Among that, 3 is considered. Whatever here you get, it is said to be whole and a part. This is whole. This is fraction or part of a whole thing. Mixed fraction means what? It is a combination of part and a whole. Here 3 by 7 is part and 2 is whole. 17 by 7 is 7 divided by 17 we will write. 7 twos are 14, 3 remains. So that is remaining is nothing but, remainder is nothing but part of whole is 7. The remaining whole part is 2. Right? Next, we will move to next problem, that is 28 by 5. 28, 5 divided by 28. 5 divided by 28. Even wait, let me solve and show step by step so that you will understand. 5 ones are 5. In 5 table, near to 28, we need to check it. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15, 5 fours are 20, 5 fives are 25, 5 six are 30. 30 is more than 28. So, I will come back. 5 fives are 25, which is lesser than 28. If in 8, 5 goes, 6, 7, 8, that is 3 remains. If in 2, 2 goes 0. Now, 3 is remainder thing, which is part of whole was 5 and the other whole was 5. 5 is to 3 by 5. 5 divided by 28. 5 5 is 25. 3 remains. 3 by 5. And the other whole is 5. Whole and a part. Combination of whole and part is mixed fraction. What we have done here? Improper fractions were there. We have converted them into mixed fraction. Express the following as improper fraction. So previously improper fractions were given. We have expressed them into mixed. Now mixed fractions they have given. We need to express them into improper fractions. 10 is to 3 by 5. Whenever we see this mixed fraction, to convert it into improper fraction, we need to multiply 10 into 5. Then we need to add this part. 10 into 5 plus 3. 10 5s are 50. 50 plus 3 is 53. Divided by denominator will be same as it is. 53 by 5. This is improper fraction. We converted mixed to improper fraction. Fine. Numerator is greater than denominator. So it is improper fraction. 2 is to 5 by 6. Let's multiply denominator to the whole. Denominator of this fraction to the whole. 2 into 6 and let's add numerator plus 5. 6 2s are 12. 12 plus 5 is 17. Denominator will be as it is. It won't change. 2 into 6 plus 5 whole divided by 6. This is equals to 6 2s are 12. 12 plus 5 is 17. 17 by 6 or 17 by 6. Some problems I'll give it as assignment. Try to solve them. There is a circle. They have shaded some part of it and they are saying it is 1 by 2. Identify the error if any. Is this 1 by 2? You should think and say. Fine. They are saying it is divided into 2 parts and one part is shaded. Here they are saying 1 by 4. Fraction means what? They should be divided into equal parts. Fine. If there is any error, you need to mention it. Second question. Kristen received a CD player for her birthday. She brought 3 CDs and received 5 others as gifts. What fraction of her total CDs did she buy and what fraction did she receive as gift? See, Kristen, on her birthday, she'll receive 3 CDs. She brought from market or somewhere 3 CDs and she received some more 5 CDs from as gift. For on her birthday as gift, she'll receive 5 CDs. Initially means firstly she'll bring 3 CDs. Total she has brought 7 CDs. What fraction of her total CDs means total is 7. Okay. She buy and what fraction did she receive as gift? You need to write it in fraction. Thank you. Jai Sai.